Hey everybody, I'm Raleigh Fingers for A Seat Apart, Real Reviews. And on this week's show, we're going to review the movie Shutter Island. This is Martin Scorsese's film starring none other than Leonardo DiCaprio, one of Marty's favorite actors nowadays, and Mark Ruffalo, and another knighted actor, Sir Ben Kingsley. It's almost as if she evaporated straight through the walls. This was done on the book based by Dennis Lehane, and as far as I'm concerned, this is the #2 movie of the year so far. Absolutely awesome. Shutter Island, I can't say enough about it, so I won't. I'm gonna kick it right out here, and we're gonna let Colin, the X-Man Kelley, tell you what he thought about Shutter Island.
Shutter Island. Paul, I gotta agree with you on this. I absolutely love this film too. This movie was sensational, and I gotta give a huge nod to Leonardo DiCaprio. He is by far my favorite actor out there. I mean, I say a lot about Bradley Cooper, I say a lot about Jason Bateman. I mean, there's tons of great ones, but no one's quite like Leo. I gotta say, go out, check this movie out, Boston-based film. I gotta throw a quick shout out to our sponsors at Levels, who supplied all the landscape there in Medfield, Mass on Route 109. So check this movie out, I think you'll enjoy it. Back to you, Paul.
Thank you, Colin. But let the record state, it's 3 separate man crushes. Matty, tell me what you thought about Shutter Island, please.
Shutter Island. I've seen 20 movies this year, and right on. Paul Fortey, this is my #1 movie. I loved it. Everyone, I would imagine, would love this movie. Story was great. Everything was great, and let me tell you, the ending is gonna friggin' blow your mind. I loved the ending of this movie. Everyone loves Leo DiCaprio, as do I, but let me tell you, there were a couple other characters in this film that were great. Mark Ruffalo, what a great role, and I hear he's a great person out in Hollywood also. And let me tell you, Sir Ben Kingsley, fantastic in this movie. There's a guy in it called Jackie Earl Haley. I loved him. He was in Watchmen. He was Rorschach in Watchmen. I know everyone hates The Watchmen, but I loved it. And he's coming out. He's going to be Freddy Krueger in Nightmare on Elm Street. So before I go, I want to give a shout out the same way my brother did to Levels Landscaping. Coming from the biggest planetarial beautificationist on the planet, the landscaping was friggin' awesome. You guys did great. Back to the movie. It was awesome. Paul Frederick Fortey, back to you, buddy.
Matty, I'm glad to see that your taste in movies has actually started to evolve. After almost an entire year of disagreeing with you, we couldn't have been on more opposite ends of the spectrum last year. Your #2, #1 movie, we're right there. And I really love the commercial. That was great, the both of you for giving shout outs. But if we're gonna start naming off sponsors, I'd like to thank Mummy's Time Out. So until next time, for A Seat Apart, Real Reviews, I'm Paul Fortey. Run, don't walk to the nearest theater and see Shutter Island.